Hi my peeps, it's rillystar and welcome back to my channel. This week we have some games that I want to go through, at least one of them at least. Mostly my Steam games here. As you can see, I do have quite a few, but what I wanted to talk about was this new one I just installed. Now, Kynseed is sort of like a time management and resource management game. It's kind of like the Stardew Valley game, if you're familiar with it, where you basically end up in a farm and you can do all these other side quest sort of stuff. The difference is that it's a little bit more medieval feeling, it's a little bit more fantasy feeling, and the continuation of the game, eventually your character will die of old age or whatever comes about, as far as I understand. I haven't played it this long. And then you have kids and everything, and you get to play your character's children. So you basically build a family tree, and depending on what you do and how you choose to do it, you'll find out what direction you can take with each of the characters you get to play. So it was an interesting concept, so I did back it back, oh my goodness, it was probably before the summer. And I think I saw it on another YouTuber's channel who plays Stardew Valley, also a local from Vancouver, which is really fun. I'll link to him below. His name is Dangerously Funny. I don't know, I just enjoy his channel a lot, so I watch a lot of his videos. But let's just take a look here. So I believe this comes in two formats. You can either get the Steam key for it, or there's another one, I think it's like GOG. I'm not familiar with that platform, so if that's something you use, they do offer this as well. It's available for early access right now, so if you are interested in taking a look and playing the game, it's not very expensive. I believe it was maybe $12 or $15 Canadian. Other games that I have on here, I recently picked up a few from the last Steam sale, and you know, Steam sale is always super dangerous for me because there's so many games I want to play and then not have enough time to play it. I think next time I might talk about Dream Daddy because they've done a new update, and so there's probably a lot of Dream Daddy content out there, and what can I say? It's a pretty fun game if that is up your alley, the dating sim type of thing. Otherwise, I will probably end up doing a couple of videos on some of these other games that I do have, because I typically tend to stick to either JRPGs or some of the dating sim stuff, and obviously some of these farming and resource management games. Anyways, let's get started. I think I'm going to just close down my window here for my webcam because you probably want to see the whole screen. Ta-da! So here it is. The music is really cute. What can I say? There we go. So it is early access, and so they are warning that you can see some bugs and some unfinished parts of the game. Now, that being said, it's still pretty fun, and it's still got some pretty cool graphics for pixel art. Anyways, let's get started. Alright, so as you can see, I did start a game earlier. I actually tried recording this first, and I recorded the wrong format, so we're just going to start a new game. So here we can choose to play either a female or a male. I tend to pick female because it's me, I'm a girl. But obviously you get to start the game and you have a sibling, so whichever character you pick, your sibling's going to be the other one. There was an old woman who lived in a shoe. She had so many kids she didn't know what to do. Then one day a man without wife or child came to the house with a manner so mild. For an $11 game, I think the graphics are really good for this, actually. The man looked at the orphans and stroked at his chin, then smiled at two children, each one a fair twin. He took them away to live in the Vale, in the land of Quill, the place of our tale. Then they slept safe, warm, and dry under the watchful stars in the sky. I wish I could fast forward through the intro. It is at least slow enough for you to read. If you have played Graveyard Keeper, the intro goes by pretty quick, so you have to really pay attention. So these are the graphics, yeah. As you can see, there's fishes in here, so you can do some fishing. There's lots of flowers, you can pick flowers. There's actually a lot of stuff to interact with, but at the first you have to go through this tutorial. So you left click to interact with things, and then you can select what things you can do to interact with them. For the purpose of this tutorial, you can only really click on a couple of things. Sibling does not have a name. Come on, lazy bones. Our new dad has been kind to us, and we should be keep earning our keep, not having a sleep. Here's your task list. Push C to review it. What am I saying? So there's a little bit of fourth wall breaking here, but that's fine. So when someone's got a question mark, like exclamation mark like this, it means they got a quest for you or a task. And I think it's supposed to be like, a lot of people have played WoW or what is the other one? Guild Wars. And so if you've done either of those, it's kind of like that quest system there. Oh, I haven't finished the quest yet, so press C. Pick a dandelion, make an offering, feed one pig, harvest 4 carrots, harvest 4 cabbages, fill a water trough. So I don't think we're going to be able to do the fill the water trough first, because they're really specific with some of the tools that you have in this game, and you have to do things in a certain order to get there. But a lot of these you can do fairly quickly, and they are reoccurring. So you can pin them. For instance, I just pin all these ones here so that you can keep track of everything. There's a reminder here. Reminder of all keys available under the control section of the options screen. We talked about the interacting with things. And then tools. To use tools or throw objects, hold the left mouse button down and aim in a direction with the mouse cursor. Move cursor distance from the player can affect the mouse cursor distance from the player can affect the maximum power of an action. I know I'm going to have trouble with this font because I am dumb like that. All right. Father wants you to feed the pigs, and Apple should do. Okay. Throw something by left mouse button or choose feed from the interaction menu. You won't earn any pocket money if you don't do as you're told, so get a move on. All right. Hold shift to run chop chop. So, oh, I've got this set so it runs automatically because I don't like walking around. So you can interact with these just by left clicking. You have to pick them up. They're not like a lot of games where literally you just run over and they just got sucked up into your radius of whatever. So there's these apples and pears. And this game does also have cooking as well, so you can use all these ingredients for other things. So there we go. I've picked up a whole ton of fruit so I can feed the pigs with it. There's a well. It took me a while to figure this out, but this eye icon means you can read these signposts. Use a tin bucket to get water. Don't use the poo bucket. That is important. Do not use the poo bucket. So there's actually a lot of things to interact with here. It took me a while to figure out all the things I could and couldn't interact with during the early... I don't even want to call it a beta because it was so buggy, but I guess beta. Hold X, B, or Y to bring up your radical to select an item to hold. Okay. Oh, you have to hold it. Okay. Well, that's not doing anything. X, Y, B. I don't know. Maybe I'm doing something wrong, but I'm really dumb. But if you guys know what that is, then let me know. Oh, look, a shiny bucket. Never drink from this wooden bucket. I guess this is the poo bucket. Replace empty in slot 6. Okay. You can move it though. I think you do it like this. Go into items and then move it. Items, equipment, my bucket. Let's put it in 0. Book pages. This is where you can read some stuff. You can find books all over the game, and as you pick them up, they put the pages in here so you can reference them later. You can collect insects. You can collect books. There should be a bunch more equipment. I'm not sure why it has question marks or what these star values are for. We'll find that out. They didn't really go over that in the earlier edition of the game. So we will see how that all goes and turns out. Okay, I am actually going to deselect the poo bucket because I really don't want to be dealing with that right now. So this took me a while. This is the offering basket, I guess, that the fairies come and take things out of. So let's pick something that I have more of one of. Let's pick an apple. Oh, did I do that right? I don't know if I did that right. How do? Oh, I can feed. I guess I'm interacting with the cow. I want to interact with my dad. Okay, what does the question mark mean? Oh, so this will go over your relationship status with this particular character. Oops. That is something that's familiar to me through my gameplays of Stardew Valley and also Get Graveyard Keeper. They have these relationship status, so the better it is, the better your relationship, I guess. And I guess you get more stuff or can unlock more things. So this is the father character, and basically letting you your rewards for everything, and that the signposts are there for you to learn. All right, is there anything else I can gift? Oh, you can gift the character stuff as well. Oh, let's get out of that. Okay. What does this say? Left trigger to view status of objects. Okay. Well, that's not working there. Nothing to plant. Don't have seeds. Cabbage. Awesome. Well, I picked a cabbage. And that's one quest done. Shower for plants and flowers, the watering can. Okay. So if I go into my items, go into my equipment, I am going to put the watering can here. I think I'm going to not, oh, I guess I can't take out the food. Okay, let's see what this thing says. Look at the status of crops to see if they need watering or are ripe. Well, I guess if you're looking at the status and it's ripe, it's just going to pick it. There are a lot of apples here. I'm wondering if there's a limit to the size of my inventory. I don't know yet. We'll find out. It will probably get mad at me at some point. Creator notes, number 1. Welcome to messages from the great creator. Read these signs to find out find out much more about the future of Quill. That's cute. And that was a dandelion. So I've finished a bunch of quests already. Some of them I can do, some of them I can't. I think I'm not going to be able to do this quest with the water chow though right away. Okay. Let's just feed this piggy. Let's give you an apple. Oh, there we go. RMB, right mouse button. I'm right mouse buttoning. Oh, that's the right mouse. I can tell the difference between my right and left hand. Very good. Okay, so I fed the pig. Apparently, in the earlier version of the game, you could ride the pig. There's the ride the pig option. You can get the pig to follow you. You can feed the pig. If the pig's already following, you can get it to stop. But I am just going to leave things there and see how that goes. So I've collected some water in the wooden bucket. I guess I can fill the water trough for this piggy with the poo bucket, I guess is okay. That's interesting. Anyways, it's getting dark, so I guess it's time to go to bed. Oh, look, there's a book on the ground. So here's the first book. Obviously, it's going to show up in your book section of the inventory. Quill is a place of superstition and customs. The fact that these actually work make Quill a very interesting place to live. By abiding by the laws of the land and listening to the folk wisdoms, you'll be able to find things you need to progress in life. Each thing in the world, each bird, beast, each flower, each fruit has wisdoms that tell you of their secrets. You can even discover wise advice on where best to court your lover, and even the places and the times of day where conception is at its highest. Wow, this sounds like it's going to be really complicated. Oh well. These wisdoms are found scrawled on pages or passed by the good folk of the land, although often only in friendship will their tongues be loosened of such valuable information. Use the knowledge well, or you'll be up the paddle without a creek. Oh, that's cute. You can view collected proverbs in the inventory. Each item in the world has 3 proverbs, which should help clue you in on where and when to harvest them. As the old proverb says, if you can't take a horse to water because they're extinct. Oh, that's cute. There's another book. Oh, B. Let's cancel that. So you can go to sleep for a number of hours. Can I talk to my brother? Handy care. To fill in. Blueberry jam. Oh, so if I make blueberry jam. Does the red mean he doesn't like it? Maybe. Traits. Intelligence. Oh, I guess I eventually find out things about them. And then there's the likes, the hates, and the traits. So don't give him blueberry jam, essentially. Oh, I need to quit doing that. Okay, so I guess I can go to bed then. Oh, there's something there. What are these? Can I pick these up? Ooh, I got a lantern. Let's see, equipment. I like that better than the carrots, so let's put that there. I have a feeling I'm just going to put a lot of equipment down here rather than items. How do I turn it on? Oh, there we go. Oh, I get it. So you can turn it on and then you can point it in a specific direction, or you can just have a wide angle around you. Oh, my brother's asleep, so I'm going to go to bed too. Oh, here, turn. You'll sleep until 6 a.m. Well, might as well. I'm assuming you can get fatigued in this game. Weather is expected to be mostly sunny with a 0% chance of rain. 5 brass waiting to collect, 0 tasks added for the day. And I'm being woken up. Come on, wake up. More to do today. I couldn't stay awake last night. Father told me that the fae sprinkled children with sleeping dust so they don't see their midnight dances. That's entirely possible in this world. Yay, money! So I can buy stuff now. And this is the time, so it's 6 a.m. I guess. Interestingly enough, before in the early version of this game, you couldn't actually collect the money, which was really annoying. Another busy day. I hear you're going to the village. Don't get too distracted. That's news to me. Is there anything else? I like our new dad. Let's make him proud. He said, if we do well, we might even get a birthday present at the end of the season. Our first ever. Okay. Well, I got 2 brass from Dad. We need a new tin bucket from the village. I opened the south and west gates. I trust you to be careful out there. The Vale is a haven, but always keep the path in mind. It's always safe to follow the path. Once out of the farm, follow the signs and head west to the village. Might help to say hello to some of the folks there too. So this game is a bit slow paced in the very beginning because it's all tutorials and whatnot, right? Oh, I guess I gotta wait for him to sit down and do whatever it is he's doing. Let's see what tasks I have. Buy a tin bucket, make an offering, feed one pig. Okay. Sounds good. South of the village is the Festival Green. There's a market there on certain days. Pig racing, the auctions in the village woodfellow. Have a little explore when your tasks are done. Okay. Good to know. There's something growing there. I just don't know what. Oh, and there's another sign here. You can collect honey if you have the right container. I don't think the poo bucket is the right container. But I did find another book. Goddess Statues for Village Idiots by William Idle. Ancient texts tell of when, shortly after the agreement, the Fae built statues all over Quill so that mankind could honor their protectors. Each statue represented all 6 of the goddesses to simplify worship and to show unity amongst the Fae deities. It is said that the statues have another purpose, and that if simple offering is offered, then by crawling into the hole in the base, one will become dizzy and pass out inside and awaken in another part of the haven. The act of crawling is likely symbolic as prostrating yourself fully before the goddess. Each haven has a dedicated goddess, and so the offering must be her totem item. In the case of Druidia, goddess of orchards, this is a simple apple. Making an offering of an apple in another haven will not work, so the person wishing to travel must discover which offering is suitable for which haven. That makes that interesting, because in games like this I find that everything is so spaced out. It takes forever to get from one place to another, so it is nice that there's kind of a warp option. A lot of Quillians don't bother with the need for this kind of travel, so just prefer to walk. Okay. Oh, there's an outhouse. Ooh, I can use it. Oh, cool. That's cute. Oh, this is locked. I guess the dad said something about opening things up. So I guess that will be unlocked once you get to a high enough level, I guess. Truffles the pig ate the key. Find a way to get it out. Get him to poop it out? I don't know. I need to feed it again, though. Oh, another quest? Nope. There we go. I wish the creators would get rid of them. Okay, a lot of bugs. Okay. So I guess it's not just quests, it's actually kind of just when there's the new dialogue to see, I guess. It's hard to aim these things here. Let's go and feed him. Yay. Let's go and ride it. Oh, this is kind of awesome. Okay, I need to make an offering. Let's make an offering of another apple. There we go. And go and buy a tin bucket because that's what I need to do. No map. Toggle to the world. There's Willowdale Farm that was mentioned, and I'm supposed to go straight west because I think this is the village they're talking about. All right, let's do this thing. So actually that's a really big farm. Like, I'm not used to having so much space. Oh, the music kicked in. Oh, more villagers. So you have to be exactly the right distance away. Hello, young un. I am just resting here while the missus prays. Then we head back to Poppy Hill? Yes, Poppy Hill. As a kid, you won't have been out of this here vale, would you now? Ah, when you come of age, the wonders of the land will be all yours. Wish I was young again. Interesting. Well, that's the missus, I guess. You interrupted my blessings. Don't you know what this is? This is a goddess statue. You might pray here to our beloved Fey goddesses and give them an offering. If they like your gift, you might even be blessed by their touch. Just interact, then choose the goddess you wish to offer to them, and then the gift. You Vale folk worship Druid, goddess of the orchards. So if you want your apples to be free of worms, best be careful what you offer. Okay. I don't know why I gave her that accent. That's just the one that she ended up with. Okay. Oh, there's a sign here. What does this sign say? Willdown Farm, east. North Gate, north. Testy Acres, south. Cradlewitch Village, west. Oops. Well, I'm supposed to be going west. So let's take the piggy out that a ways. How long have I been doing this now? I'll probably buy the tin bucket when I can find it and call it a day. Oh, there's lots of stuff in here. Oh, what is this? They're scary. I have no idea what that did. Can't use a ledger. Okay. That's interesting. There's a lot of people here. Hello, young'un. Heard you were up at the Willdome. I owned a tavern with my wonderful daughter. We don't serve minors, but we do serve miners. Not that there are any left. My Melanie's in charge. She's just so much better at business. Interesting. I guess that means tavern. Or a shop of some sort. There's some chickens. Hey ho, and away we go. We'd heard about old Misery Guts adopting a couple of whippersnappers. I prefer the whip myself. Why? Oh, ignore me. I'm just being a silly Billy. It's lovely to see a fresh face around here. There's more life in the ancient burial grounds than there is in this village. If you need anything making, ask Jeremy. He provides all the power. I'm just the face of the business. Although quite a cute face, I think you'd agree. Honestly, the graphics for these guys kind of scare me. I don't think that's kind of my jam. Okay, so ledgers, I guess, are for shops. Greetings, youngster. Heard all about you. News travels fast around here. If you want anything making... The English is all weird here. Oh my god. I'm all yours. See Jeffrey if you want anything from our shop. He brings a ray of sunshine to the dark and smoky art of smithing. Sounds like they're very closely... they're very close, I guess. So then, where do I buy this tin bucket? Not there, I guess? They say how do. Oh, here we go. This is another shop here. Oh, there's the bucket. Thank goodness. Sleeper Zest. No, I don't want Sleeper Zest. Brass ball. Oh my goodness. Why is it... Okay. Let's dismount. There we go. Tin bucket. Accept. Yay. I have a tin... Oh, Piggy, come back. Piggy, come back. You follow me. Okay. Oh, look at these other things I can buy. What is this? I can give it to my brother. It's a doggy. I can get a doggy. What's this? Night milk. Sterling button. Oh, these are recipes so you can make stuff. That's interesting. Oh, they got people of color in this game. Ichabod Moon. Welcome to the Vale. I'm not from these parts originally, but decided to corner a hole in the market. Once I'd filled the hole, I built a stall and eventually worked my way to where I am today, which is here. That's interesting. Okay, let's check my map out now. There's Candlewich Village. don't have much info on it, but then I haven't really done much. Let's take my pig and go home. I've done everything I need to do. Alright, I rock. I could get more fruit and stuff. There's some chickens here. Let's get some more strawberries because I can. Oh, so I'm glad you can pick just everything. I was afraid that, oh look, inside this house, there's a book. Pig Riders of Rowan. There was a young farmhand named called Rowan Boats who found a piglet floating in the weeds while he was hiding from his task. This font is just killing me. He tended to the little pink ball of ham, and it grew and grew until it was big enough to ride. The pig, who Rowan named Lightning, ran faster than any known hog. Rowan entered many pig races and won easily every time. However, one day, the pig had piglets, 11 of them. Rowan gave them to the old woman who lived in a shoe and went on his way. 2 years passed, and as Rowan rode into the hamlet of Nettleprick, he heard rumbling on the horizon. However, 'twas not a storm, but the piglets. The piglets chased after their mother, whom Rowan tried to ride away to avoid being crushed by the stampede. To this day, the chase continues. You can see the flash of lightning, then hear the thunder of the chasing piglets as they eternally pursue their mother. That is actually frightening. Okay, well, it is time to go home. It's getting dark. I still haven't figured out what this is yet. This little kind of clock thing up in the top corner. Presumably how much time I have left in the day. I don't know. There's probably some forums or something online that I could probably look up, but I'm not terribly... Oh, I think I'm in the wrong place. I think I wanted to go up there. Gosh darn it. Give me that flower. Yeah, this is the way. Now, I'm not sure if you can just stay up all night in here or if you get left outside in the dark. I'll have to experiment with that at some point. I know in Stardew Valley you would get stuck and have to and just basically fall asleep. Yay. Okay, so that is one thing done. It looks like we should go to sleep. Okay, and that's the end of the stream today. Well, I shouldn't say stream, but recording. I hope you enjoyed that and it made some sense to you. It seems like a pretty cute game. I can't tell right now whether or not I'm going to play a lot of this. I'll probably play through a little longer and see where it takes me. But otherwise, pretty much that is it. I will probably give a run through on Graveyard Keeper just so that people can see what the difference is and if I need to also Stardew Valley. But I think the next video will probably be something completely different. Probably either a food review or a dress unboxing of some sort, because I do have a new dress coming in the mail. Anyways, I hope you guys had some fun, and I guess this is it. So, thanks again for watching. If you could hit that subscribe button, it would mean a lot to me. And if you have any questions or feel like making a comment about whether or not you enjoyed this kind of content, or if you want to see something different, a different type of game, I have WoW. I have Overwatch, but I'm really bad at that game. But for you guys, I will do it. Anyways, if you have anything else to say, just comment below. I will get back to you as well. And I'll see you guys in a couple weeks. Bye now.